Guys, Santana here. This is going to be my review of the Gans 3 V3 57mm and its comparison to the version 2 and which one I think is better. So, this isn't going to be an unboxing, mainly because once I got this cube I was too excited and I opened it right away just to see how it was, and it's really, really good. So I mean, let's just start getting into some categories. Stickers really doesn't matter. These aren't even the original Gans stickers, but stickers kind of cheap quality. They fit the cube fine, but it doesn't really matter. Going on to corner cutting, this is the biggest difference in these cubes in my opinion. If you remember, or if you have a Gans 2 or Gans 3 V2, the corner cutting normally is max about line to line, and it does that pretty easily. It's pretty fluid in what I can corner cut, but if you go any further than that, it's really bad. Lock E. and I think that's mainly because of how the corners were designed. But yeah, corner cutting on this one is not all that great. Reverse is actually pretty good, but it's still not incredible. This cube, on the other hand, 45. Just super, super easy. Further than 45, still really easy. And the biggest difference, this cube has the best reverse corner cutting I have ever seen. Cuts a full piece like it's nothing. There it is. Just not even, no catching. It's perfect. And it's really just because of how they did the corners. If you look at this, you can see that the corner it's a lot more square, for one. And you can see it has these little dips right here. And it's freeing up space between the more circular center that it has and the corner itself. So it frees up a lot more room in there, and because the corner itself is square, it makes it a lot more stable, which is really a good design. It's kind of hard to get this edge piece back in, though. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, corner cutting on this one, definitely better. Going on to speed, the speed out of the box was pretty fast, pretty on par with most speed cubes. I actually had to lube it. It was too fast for me, so I lubed it a little bit. It's pretty good speed now. I would say it's pretty good for anyone about sub 25. I don't know. I think really it's a speed cube for people who are really, really fast too. It was pretty fast right out of the box, and if you want to hit it with some Maro lube, it'd be ridiculously fast. Yeah, speed definitely a lot faster than this one. This one is not. I mean, it's sort of fast, but not nearly as fast as this one. This one is definitely a speed cube. I would say this one compared to this one is really just a collector's item. Alright, so going on to lockups, this one has incredible corner cutting, so it really doesn't lock up. And again, I saw on a lot of people's reviews that they were saying, it felt like the pieces were moving away from each other, and that it wasn't really that stable. I don't know, I don't get that. I don't really lock up at all whenever I'm solving this. That's why I've gotten some new PBs, I've gotten some new averages, some PB averages, it really doesn't lock up at all for me. And I guess maybe it's just because of my turning style is a bit different than theirs. I don't know, my mains in the past have been the Gans 3 V2, YJU long, the Fangshi, and cubes like that. So, I mean, if you have used those cubes in the past as your main, you might like this one, you might not, I don't know. But yeah, this cube really doesn't lock up at all for me at all. This one, it's pretty locky and catches, mainly because the corner cutting isn't great. And I understand that, that's mostly my fault. I'm just not accurate enough with it. But, I don't know. Sometimes it does stuff like that, if you really just go a little far. And even during solving, it can just do that completely randomly. But this one's a lot more stable. It's a lot more fluid. It's a lot faster. The middle slices are really, really good. The feeling is a lot different too. This one is really It was kind of dry right out of the box. I lubed it, so it's a little liquidy now. But it's kind of crunchy, but not as crunchy or snappy as this one. And it's because it has these little ridges on the corner. Here, let me take one out again. Let's see. Those little ridges right there. So that, you know, gives it a pretty crispy feeling, but I'm sure once I break it in more and, you know, do 1,000 salts, I'm sure those will go away and it'll just be really smooth. Compared to this one's kind of crunchy, you know, really snappy. And I'm sure it's just because the pieces are really light, and once they hit each other, it just kind of, you know, makes that sound. I don't know, could be wrong, but yeah, this one's definitely a lot different, to say the least, than the version 3. So, yeah, that's really just about it. This cube is a lot better, in my opinion. It's a definite upgrade. Some people would say otherwise. Really, it's just your personal opinion. So if you think that this cube is for you, then go get it. Or even if you don't, just try it out, because I really like it. I was pretty skeptical at first from all the reviews that I saw, but now that I have it, I really love this cube. It's my new main again, and it will be for a while until version 4 comes out, or until something else really good comes out. I heard there's a new Owl coming out. Pretty excited about that. So let's just see. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.